Today we are going to talk about the IBX system, which is a class I decided to take since 2019 has rolled in. And I just want to say there are so many classes you could take. This just happened to be the one I picked for various reasons. Acrylic application and shaping, nail art, 3D art, oh my gosh, the e-file training, pedicure, better pedicuring techniques. The list just goes on and on. So I chose IBX because I feel like it's something that isn't really offered in my area. So I wanted to do something a little different. And it also was a very affordable class. That's a key factor in a lot of educational choices people make once they leave school. So I'm just going to jump straight into it. IBX was a company that was founded back in, I believe it was 2010, if my memory serves me correctly. I took this class a couple months ago, but I just have not had time to really dig into my box and play with my products. IBX is a system that has three functions. One of those functions, you can wear it under your gel polish. It kind of creates a shield so that when it's time to remove your gel polish, you have a little bit of a safeguard for your nail. Another one is to repair your natural nail or strengthen the natural nail from chronic or severe damage that typically would stop the nail from growing, like a really deep split, as a quick example. And then also it can go underneath your acrylic or your hard gel sets. So that kind of also helps add a little extra protection, especially during removal time. And also it helps with product adhesion. So this is my certificate that they gave me at the end of the class. It's an online class. That's another thing I really like that was an influencing factor for me picking this, because a lot of these classes that I want to take are nowhere near me. So then I got to factor in the cost of the class, travel, room and board, food. So then a class that might have only been $500 has now jumped up to $1,000, by the time you add other factors in there. So we're going to just jump right into what's in here. Let's see. And I do have one item that didn't come in this kit. The kit comes with the class. And there are other items that IBX makes that did not come in this kit but are available for purchase. And I'll kind of talk about that briefly in a minute. So this is their nail surface sanitizer, which is part of the prepping process. And it's called Sanitize. And it smells like cinnamon. So that's pretty cool. And I'm going to kind of briefly talk a little bit about it because I don't want to give out too much information from the class. But basically, IBX forms an IPN. And I know you're probably like, what is an IPN? It is an interpenetrating polymer network. So it basically cross-links to itself and not the keratin in your nail plate. Sometimes you get hardeners, strengthener polishes that they're good to an extent, but they also kind of contribute to that brittleness because they link to the keratin in your nail and not to itself. So now we're back on track. And then you have also, well, my packaging has it all kind of twisted around so you can't see which bottle is which, but this side is the strengthen and this side is the repair. And these are the items I was talking about for those three different functions: for under the gel polish, to help with severe or chronically damaged nails that can't seem to grow, and also for underneath your enhancement. So this is the treatment. I mean, they're not huge. I'll take them out so you can see how big they are. I mean, it's about the size of a standard bottle of nail polish. I mean, it's got a little mini set of instructions in here too for application. So I also have in the kit their award-winning Daddy Oil. Cuticle oil is important, people. It is so important. Even if you're not using it for the purpose of IBX, cuticle oil is important. Dry cuticles make such a huge difference in the health of your nails. So let's talk about this cuticle oil because, like I said, it's award winning, and I'm not going to pretend like I remember all the facts. The one thing I do remember is avocado oil because I'm an avocado girl. But it is a blend of natural oils, and it's great for skin and nails. I haven't tried it on my skin, so that'll be kind of cool. But it has avocado oil, extra virgin olive oil, jojoba oil. Jojoba oil is a really, really good one for your nails. So, and it's like 95% certified organic. So this was the 2016 Reader's Choice for Nail Pro magazine if you're a nail technician. And then they also gave you these, which are little minis that you could kind of do maybe like a gift with service. Like you spend a certain amount, you get a free cuticle oil, a little mini. So that's kind of a cool incentive for your clients. They also gave me a small version of their daddy lotion. And this is supposed to be just, pretty, thick and emollient. In fact, as we're going to just try this out right here on camera. Probably should have used the other one since I didn't prime the pump, but as you can see, that did not slide right off immediately. But some lotion is watery. I don't care how good it is. It's watery in consistency. And, oh, this smells so good. So I'm not going to drop too many hints about the products because, obviously you can go to the Famous Names website, which is the overall name for IBX's company. They gave me a button. So I guess maybe I'll turn it into a magnet and stick it on something instead. But I also purchased, well, it came with the kit, the top and bottom coat Lumos. And these are standard size, polishes. And these are fast drying. This is only sold to professionals, so if you're like a consumer and you're watching this, you may not be able to find this. But this is a non-yellowing formula. And this won the 2015 Reader's Choice for Nail Pro magazine. I know the lotion won an award, if I can remember correctly from the class. But I also received a window cling. It's backwards because obviously it'll be looking in a different direction if it's stuck to a window. Also, to stick out there for your clients to read for themselves on the system and the oil. So, like I said, this is a really, oh wow, it has 21 altogether. And there, this lotion has a 9 greasy feel if somebody's questioning how does it feel. And it's fast absorbing because it's like all up in there already. And then also something else for you to leave out for your clients to look at. Oops, I got it backwards, excuse me. Before and after photos. Because I know you're probably like, well, what's all the hype about? Like nail hardener, I use, I don't know, Sally Hansen. That's like the one that comes to mind first. But I'm going to try to show you some pretty regular before and after. Sorry if my light makes it difficult to see the ridges in this person's nails, but that's their before and after. Okay, here's one that's a little more, as you can tell, they've got a lot of damage going on with their nail plate over here, and this is after one treatment. So it can make a huge difference. Let's see, splitting. So like I said, things that kind of stop your nails from growing because it's a chronic issue. I know my late grandmother, she had that issue, but of course she was old school and did not believe in putting on gloves when she like washed dishes and used, chemicals to clean the house. So that kind of plays a role in chronic damage. Now, the boost system, I'm not going to really talk too much about, but it was like an extra add-on for the training, and I don't have the products here to show you guys, but that is also another option that comes from IBX. Now, this did not come in the kit, so don't go signing up for the class and say, well, I saw this lady on YouTube and the scrub was in her kit. No, it was not. I bought the scrub separate from the kit and they just all ship together. This is their scrub. It's not open, but we're about to open it. And scrub is so important. I know people think my hands are already dry, but exfoliating them helps to get that dead skin off. That leads to that dullness that we tend to get during the winter time. And I just want to kind of crack it open so I could smell it, and it's not too much of a smell. And I'm not going to show it to you because the oil that usually comes in a scrub has kind of risen to the top, and I don't want it to spill all over the place. But this is a nice size tub, so I can get several services out of this. So this is the whole IBX system. If you are a nail technician and you're looking for something to add to your menu to kind of encourage people who may have gone somewhere else and, you know, sustained some sort of damage from aggressive gel or acrylic removal, excuse me. So, you know, IBX is a great way, I cannot talk today, is a great way to recover that. And I'm trying to make sure I don't ramble to you guys. But I used to suffer from that. My nails used to split and all that kind of stuff. And I know you're like, well, you're wearing acrylic right now, so is that part of the problem? No, my nails naturally kind of curl over as they gain length, and then they usually end up snapping off not too far from the free edge. So when I do take these off, because I do take breaks, although your nails don't breathe, I still take breaks because sometimes I just want to see my nails. I plan on using this on myself. Questions that I can think of that you guys may have. The class was around $77, I think, which is cheap. Most classes are a couple $100 up front. I've seen some of these classes go pretty high. So, and you don't get product with the class, or you don't get a lot of product. This, I feel, was a lot. If you add this up, this is more than $77 worth of merchandise. So I think that the company is being very gracious and offering it for this price for this amount of product. And the fact that it is accessible online. So now you don't have to travel. I literally sat on my recliner and did the whole thing from home. And they give you like a little test at the end to make sure you were paying attention. It's like a 3-hour class, something like that. But not too many people offer this in my area, like I said earlier. So I'm hoping this will put a little edge on me. And if you have any questions about the Famous Names brand, IBX, please feel free to drop it in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.